Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I am going to be showing you all this wash and go that has a very strong cold. This is a honey hydrate leave-in that I went ahead and applied to my hair after I put on my deep conditioner. I am going to be using the Doux Mousse Death and this Pop Lock. These are the two products that I'll be using today along with this water to achieve this wash and go that is probably most perfect for the summertime, as you don't have to worry about your hair being too soft and not having a lot of hold. This is my hair, of course, with the Honey Hydrate leave-in on. I wanted to make sure that I went ahead and applied that moisture while my hair was soaking wet. However, I am going to add a lot more water because most wash and goes turn out the best when you have a lot of water applied to the hair and it is within the cuticle. So I am just raking that through my fingers, and now I am going to just go ahead and add this mousse on top. I have been using this mousse for a while, and of course you all have seen the amount of definition that it has for twist outs as well as any perm rod sets or roller sets. So I am using this as the base for my wash and go today. I love to detangle my hair thoroughly before doing any style, and I am using my wet brush to do that today. Here is the texture of the Pop Lock. It is kind of like a very jelly consistency and it is very lightweight. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply that on top and make sure that I smooth it through every single one of my hair strands. And I am going to rake it through just to make sure that I start defining those curls as soon as possible. And I am trying to make sure that I at least get the roots just a little bit so that they will not be so poofy. And I am going to repeat this process all throughout my head. If a section feels too large enough for you, do not be afraid to break that section up to make sure that you are defining every single strand. The back section is complete, and of course when we're halfway done, that is time to be a little joyous, but not as joyous as that last section. Here is what the curls look like in the back. My hair is super defined. I could use a curly cut just a little bit, but other than that, I am super happy with the definition that I received in the back as well as the shine that my hair already has. Of course, I am going to continue this process up front. As you all can see, my hair does have a tighter curl pattern in the front, so it does take a little bit more motions and arm strength to define my curls in the front, and I will typically work in smaller sections just like this. But of course, I am wanting to make sure that every single strand is defined and I am getting that curl definition that I desire. And here's what my curls look like when they all have had the texture foam as well as the Pop Lock added to it to define it. Overall, I feel like applying these products to achieve this wash and go went by rather smoothly. I'm not for sure if it was because my hair was pretty much detangled before or just how easily the product soaked into my hair strands. I did use my handheld blow dryer after about 6 hours to assist my hair with drying, and this is me inspecting my hair to ensure that I didn't have any flakes, which I didn't, which I was super shocked and amazed about. Even though it says no flakes on the containers, I was like, are you sure I'm not going to get any flakes? And I did not get any flakes, and I did not get any flakes throughout the week that I wore this style. Right now, as you all can see, I am banding my hair. This is part of my nightly routine for any type of curly styles that I wear, and I will link that video in the cards for you. But of course I am doing this because, as you all can see, my hair shrunk to the gods, okay? My hair was so shrunken after it thoroughly dried, and I do want to get some of that length back, and I'm going to do this by bending my hair all over and sleeping overnight.
Girl, I see your face everywhere. When I'm going out, you'll be there. 'Cause everything reminds me of you. I can't take no more.
So here it is the next day. It is time to remove that bonnet and remove these bands. As I remove these bands, I am ensuring that I am holding the length of my curls because I don't want to cause any additional frizz. And I am also going to fluff out each of those sections because my hair has a very strong hold. I was actually amazed at the hold. It is very strong. If you do not prefer like crunchy hair or very stiff hair that you have to really maneuver when you have a wash and go, I would recommend adding maybe a cream with these products or using a different type of gel because the gel has a very strong hold even though it has a very thin consistency. So I am making sure I am separating some of those curls bend that they wanted to lock in together, and I am fluffing it out, but I am being very mindful about how I fluff it out because I don't want to cause any significant frizz. In some sections in my hair, I noticed that I may have stretched them a little too much as some of the curls have left, but I was personally okay with that because I wanted my hair to have a little bit of length.
Touch from your hands and your body. It hurts so much to think of you as someone else. Can't get
And by now you all know that my styles are not finished without adding a little bit of curl shine from the Talia Wajid brand, and it is time for me to buy some more. I am going to add 2 bobby pins to the side of my hair over here because I wanted my hair to stay in place so that I didn't have too much hair going in my face. I am going to add a little bit of edge control today. This is the even edge control, and I'm just adding a little bit to my edges in the front, and I am not going super crazy with this, and I will not add anything else to my edges for the rest of the week unless it is some of the Mousse Def foam lotion. I have been very diligent and cognizant about all of the manipulation that I do to my edges lately because I don't want to put too much tension on them.
I miss your touch from your hands and your body. It hurts so much.
And here are the final results. I am super satisfied with the results. I have a lot of definition, and not to mention the very strong hold, which means that I have nothing to worry about in this North Carolina summer heat this year. As always, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. See ya!